video. This time I'm going to show you the Snake, Rattle, and Roll. This is based off of the song of Shake, Rattle, and Roll. So basically this game was developed obviously by, it's a straight platformer video game. It was developed by Rare. It was published by Nintendo and released by Nintendo Entertainment System North America in July 1990. There's also a European one that was released in March 27, 1991. Basically, in this game, it's pretty. There's two. If you want, you can play as one player, as two player. So this is Rattle, and this is Roll. So basically, if you're the blue, you play Roll. If you're Rattle, you're basically the red player. And basically, the premise of the game is pretty straightforward. I mean, the object is to navigate. You know, there's obstacles in each level. You eat through what they call nibbly pibblies. They're basically like, have you ever seen Hungry Hungry Hippo? Basically that's all it is, just like little pellets that you would just you would have your character eat. Basically they grab it with a tongue and pull it in, and the whole objective of the game is to get to the end and ring like a weigh-in bell. Basically it's located at the level, which allows you the snakes to exit, and then basically you can go to the next level. So that's basically the whole premise of the game. I mean, the the music is, it's inspired by obviously Shake, Rattle, and Roll. You can hear other 1950s era oldies type of music in there. So, you know, it's basically like it's designed almost like Qbert. Have you seen it? Like a 3D environment and graphic, I would say, type of environment. If you want a type of imaging. It doesn't play as well as Qbert, but it's still a fun game if you like to play with your buddies, your friends. This was a pretty straightforward type of game. So basically, in this case, this is a North American one. As you guys know, who's been on my channel, I'm focusing on the North American version, and here it is. It says NES RJ USA. Again, the North American version of the Nintendo, because remember Nintendo was regional based. White and gold. This is how the site is supposed to look. Again, here it says the 90-day warranty, to be sold in US, Canada, and Mexico. That's what they call the North American version. Here the white and gold again, and that's basically how the box looks. This box came with obviously with an instructional booklet. Again, these are only supposed to have one staple in the middle. If you see more staples, those are not the original, or staples right here on the side. Obviously, that's the owner. Someone added it. So it's NES RJ USA. There's the instruction manual. Again, you open up, classic North American emblem. Oval, not round, oval. That's very important. Oval. If you see a round one, it's the European one. White and gold. Here it is, the contents. Table of contents. There's a story, the controller operation. Here is how to play. Basically, losing snakes. So essentially, as you continue eating, as you can see, your tail gets longer, and that basically tells you, you can go at the end where you find this little weigh-in bell. There's a timer on it, so you're supposed to, gain this weight, or be able to weigh down this scale within that timer. It's a lot easier if you do it with two players, because if you're doing one, basically like you're doing double the work. Here's the objects that you'll find, the enemies that you'll see as well, because of course there's enemies. There's a Bigfoot basically going to stomp on you. You can also fall off the 3D, a little like I said, Qbert type of graphic. That obviously you're dead, so you gotta be careful with that. The controller's not the best, but it's back in the day. This was Nintendo was trying to do a lot of 3D type of stuff. So here again, here's the point values, hints and tips, and compliance obviously with the FCC, the 90-day limited warranty, print in Japan, and this is how the North American version is supposed to look. This one came with a poster. You've seen this before in my other videos. It's actually lasted. So classic poster. Many of these have these. The Nintendo Now You're Playing with Power type of poster. Came also with you can subscribe to Nintendo Power. These didn't last that many. There are not that many out there because people would fill these out, or if they did, they would just have these 2 pages because they would send this in to get the magazine. So here it's supposed to look. Again, here's a binary counter, the 2 ROM, the protective chip. It is obviously a Nintendo authentic. It is. It says right here Nintendo. I want to see if you guys can see this. Nintendo 1987. Very clear right there. But this is usually how they look. This is usually the two ROMs again. The protector, the one that reads the binary code, and that's pretty straightforward. This is the back, so you can look at it. Here it has the indentation again. It's not printed. It says 19. I can actually read this. These are sometimes hard to read because they would wear out over time. Japan, made in Japan, of course. Here it is again, the circle, the white and gold, shake, rattle, and roll. So I won't make this video that much longer. So there it is, guys. Pretty straightforward. Fun little game you guys can play with your friends. Still, you know, a lot of people still like to play it nowadays. I would recommend it. This is obviously developed by Rare. They did the whole, you know, type of game shows, games for Nintendo, like from Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, Family Feud, Price is Right. So they develop also this game. So they did a good job. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you with another video.